Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Debu and you are watching the Monday News Flash. In today's episode we will talk about the big problem NiP had with the MLG Columbus Major. We will also have the Copenhagen Games, the male and the female tournament, and apart from that we will talk about some future tournaments including the SLI League. So stay tuned to find out more coming up after the intro. Let's start off with a few smaller news, including a few players changes and org changes. Huiten from Orgless decided to leave the team due to differences regarding the view of the game. Orgless wasted no time at all and they took on Slap as a trial. And on top of that, they went on to sign with SK Gaming just a few days later. Speaking about orgs signing players or teams, we have Barry and company signing for Alpha Gaming. So Team 123 finally have an organization backing them up. Let's see how far they can take it. They have some potential. They just have to pull it off. Let's move on to the leagues. PGL decided to host a 1v1 tournament. Yes, that's a huge change in format. You know, usually we have 5v5. That's no rocket science. But this time around we will have 1v1. And on top of that, it's gonna be $25,000 up for grabs. PGL once again upping not only the production value, but also the game itself. The question is, what do you guys out there think about that? I think it's pretty cool. Following FACEIT's success with their Pro League, ESCA from NA decided to start their own kind of matchmaking league with $20,000 up for grabs every single month in the top tier section. You can work your way up there though, on your own or with your team if you play regularly. And the biggest part about the news is the XIY Power guys are going to be able to play in there. So their resilience paying off finally. They stayed active, they kept playing, and now they can get some cash. Talking about cash, we have Star Series hosting their $100,000 tournament in China. The Season 2 finals will happen in September. Sadly, the city hasn't been announced yet. Staying with I-League, we have the SLI League Invitational with $100,000 up for grabs. 8 teams will duke it out, including NiP, Luminosity, and Navi. It's gonna be a stacked tournament. I'm curious to see that unfold. With the MLG Major over in North America, we have another big tournament in Austin. It's the DreamHack Zoe Open. $100,000 up for grabs, and teams like Luminosity, CPHG, and Liquid will compete over there. They also have a qualifier running at this moment, and I will update you in the description on who won that tournament. So now let's get to the important part of this news section. It's the Copenhagen Games. Secret, the ex-WRTP squad led by Saz, has won against CLG Red. So they are definitely the dominant team in the female scene right now, taking home $3,500. In the male tournament, we had some disappointment for the Danish scene, that's for sure. 4 Danish teams reached the quarterfinals, but all of them have been eliminated. In the end, it was Hellraisers, Public Lear, Space Soldiers, and last but not least, EFrag to compete in the semis. EFrag and Hellraisers duked it out in the final then, and Hellraisers managed to win against the Bulgarian squad in a 2-0 fashion. The now Slovakian, Czech, and Ukrainian mixture squad is taking home roughly 17,000 euros. Congratulations to them. And the very last bit of information just released. I'm recording this video on Sunday night, so just released at this, 1 hour ago, and my jaw dropped, not to the floor, but to the other side of the earth. Pyth can't play for NiP at the MLG Columbus Major. He had some visa issues, and that's usually a problem we know from the CIS region, but NiP have Thread standing in for them. It's the coach, if you haven't known that. So a huge legend coming back to the circuit and showing his skills in a major. I'm really curious to see that, and I would like to know your opinion about Thread, and we will see how he performed next week. It's starting at Tuesday, so be ready for the major. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, leave a like. Let me know what you would improve yourself. Let me know what you could improve, or what I could improve rather. And last but not least, subscribe. See you next week, or if you're German, see you on the German stream, because I will be the desk host of the analysis desk.